Hi, brother. Could you
Hi,
introduce yourself?
I'm Brother Stephen de Nazareth, and I'm doing my orientation at Maria Bhavan. And yeah, it's been a fantastic journey here. Tell me more.
Yeah, I was just wanted to ask you, can you share how and when you first felt called to the priesthood?
Well, I've had the call since I was 7, and life, as you know it, keeps going as it is, and it's so difficult and so easy also at the same time to speak about it. Difficult because not every time does somebody get a call, and easy because I can just switch out of a job which was making me a senior manager, and St. Francis Xavier was the one that inspired me to become a brother and to study as a priest. So that inspired me, and also my granduncle, Uncle Simon Furtado, who was a Jesuit priest, was the one who inspired me the most.
Could you tell me what was the turning point that made you say yes to God's call?
The turning point was about 10 years ago. I just completely, when I just surrendered to God, I went to Bom Jesu in Goa, in old Goa, and it was a talking church. St. Francis Xavier literally talked to me, and there's proof of it on YouTube in terms of how he speaks. So when I checked the voice, it was the exact voice of St. Francis Xavier, and he said, "Come and follow me," and he said, "You'll
Do you
make you
mean St.
fishers of
Francis
men."
Xavier or Francis of Assisi?
St. Francis Xavier.
Okay.
And he said so many things. And then I went to the priest and spoke to him, and he said, "These are words from different parts of the Bible, from Isaiah to Jeremiah to Genesis, all the way to Psalms and all sorts." So I was wondering, where am I getting this information from? So I told him, St. Francis Xavier spoke to me. So he said, "My gosh, all these verses, and you never read the Bible." So he gave me a copy of the Bible, and he said, "Please join the Jesuits."
Could you tell me what does a normal day in the seminary look like to you?
So when I first came in, I was wondering, is this the right place for me? But a normal day is just another day in the seminary. The seminary is now my home. Maria Bhavan is now my home. I wake up in the morning, we go for a breviary, we have different things from Mass or the adoration. Then we have the breakfast, which some of the brothers will say is excellent. And then my favorite is the idli vada. And then there's so many things, like uh, we have our orientation classes at Bhakti Bhavan, and I really enjoy the things that we study, from church history to Latin to Kannada to Tamil to the Nicene Creed. Every single word means so much. So there's so much that I'm doing and so much that I'm learning from Father Adrian and Father Cyril. And then if it's just another day, we get to use the camera at St. Mary's Basilica. We get to, with the media, we get to have our presence on social media with so many different things to share with the Bangalore Diocese. And there's also so many aspects in terms of playing the guitar, learning from others. Now I'm learning the violin. I'm learning to speak different languages, and also to keep it short, I'm learning from brothers from their daily lives as well.
Not bad. How has seminary formation shaped your relationship with God?
Ah, that's a really, really good question, because seminary formation took me from a person who was doubting to a person that knows that there is a fantastic God, a God who is always, always there for me, a God who I know is the one true God, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. That itself is such a big change from a recollection to a adoration to seminary life. Our entire thing is to work for Jesus, to work in service of the Lord, to work for everybody, especially the poor in spirit. So there's so many things that I love about seminary life, and so many things that has changed me, that it's changed for the better, and I'm so happy.
Good. Last but not least question. What kind of priest do you hope to become? You can refer any saints to.
St. Francis Xavier is the saint that I always want to follow, and St. Francis of Assisi, and if the others, Francis also, I want to follow them as well. But I want to be in the likeness of those two saints, and I always want to follow everything that they want me to do. They've been calling me right through when I'm busy at work, when I'm, traveling on the motorcycle, when I'm studying, when I'm now as a seminarian. It's been a huge journey over 36 years. and I sound old, but I'm not that old, am I? So it's a lot of fun. And what kind of priest do I want to become? I want to become a priest that serves others, not
Good.
for myself, not even a bank account, not even anything that I want to keep for myself. I want to be a priest in the service of others.
Good, brother. Thank you for sharing your inspiring journey.
Yeah,
We
you're most
truly
welcome.
appreciate your time, your openness, and your dedication to God's call. May God continue to guide and bless you in your formation. Once again,
Thank
thank
you.
you.